On Tuesday of this week, we had the gag order violation hearing where Donald Trump's lawyers did not do him any favors. In fact, the judge at one point got so pissed off at Trump's lawyer, Todd Blanche, for basically downplaying all the violations that he actually had to warn Trump's lawyer in front of a jury that you are losing all of your credibility. But it's what happened Monday in the courtroom that really shredded Trump's lawyer's credibility, due to the fact that Monday was, of course, opening statements. And Trump's lawyers did not do him any favors because they continuously sent mixed messages to the jury. Here's what happened. Trump's lawyer, Todd Blanche, starts off by telling the jury Donald Trump is totally innocent. And then he goes on to say that, yeah, crimes were committed, but my guy didn't do them. And even if he did do them, then at that point, they would not be crimes. Let me read you some of this. President Trump is innocent. President Trump did not commit any crimes. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office should never have brought this case. And while Trump is larger than life, he's also a man, a husband, a father, and he's a person just like you and me. You'll learn President Trump had nothing to do with any of those 34 pieces of paper, except he signed the checks in the White House while he was running the country. That's not a crime. I have a spoiler alert for you. It's called democracy. So, Trump is innocent, and he didn't even do it. But what happened was bad. But if Trump did do it, then it's actually not a crime because he was in the White House at the time. That is a hell of a message to send to the jurors, telling them that crimes were committed, but my guy didn't do it. And if he did do it, then it's technically not a crime at that point. So good luck with that argument, you dumbass. I mean, honestly, genuinely, legal experts were shocked at how horrific these opening statements were. Okay, we're already dealing with a jurisdiction that is fairly anti-Trump, right? They did struggle with the jury selection because you've got a lot of liberals on there, and it came out later in the week. You know, more and more liberals had to be excused, or at least anti-Trump people. But you're telling them that he didn't do it, but that he also may have done it, and it's a crime if he didn't do it, but it's not a crime if he did do it. The jury has no idea how to make sense of any of that. And it certainly didn't help that the very next day, the judge tells the lawyer, you're losing all your credibility. So things are off to an exceptionally bad start for Donald Trump's lawyers. Opening arguments are the first battle, right? That is the first line of defense. That is where you go out and you make your case. That is where you can either win over a jury or immediately lose them, at which point you have to try to win them back throughout the rest of the case. And I can promise you, based on the weak arguments put forward by Donald Trump's lawyers, they lost the jury. So it is now up to them to try to win them back, which is going to be a Herculean feat considering the mountain of evidence against Donald Trump. Ring of Fire founder and host of America's Lawyer, Mike Papantonio, has a new book called Suspicious Activity. Like his other books before it, this book actually deals with real legal cases that Mike Papantonio has handled, but in a fictionalized way. The book follows the character of Nick Dichotomous that Papantonio first introduced in his book Law and Disorder, and it carries on the story that began in Law and Disorder through Law and Vengeance, Law and Addiction, Inhuman Trafficking, and now Suspicious Activity. This book in particular deals with the financial institutions that have helped launder money for terrorist organizations, which of course is a topic we have covered extensively here on Ring of Fire. So, if you're a follower of Mike Papantonio's books, or if this is your first one, you can get your copy of Suspicious Activity now. Just go to MikePapantonio.com and place your order. And if you haven't already, check out Mike's other books, also available on MikePapantonio.com.